watching Let's Chat.
Welcome back to Let's Chat. As we continue, we're going to talk about a new theater company, relatively new. Name of the company itself is called Obvious Dad, and here to talk about that, their Director of Development, Katie Daly. Katie, good to see you.
Good to see you too. Thanks for having me.
Grace Holtz, the Associate Artistic Director. Grace, good morning to you as well. Give us the overview, and both of you chime in on this. What exactly is Obvious Dad?
So Obvious Dad is a Chattanooga-based theater company. We're entering our second season. We are partnered with UTC, and we only do summer stock, so we have our shows during the summer.
All right, Katie? Expand on that a little bit.
Sure, yeah, we're actually in the middle of getting our 501c3 status as well, so we're becoming a nonprofit through our partnership with UTC, and so we're looking to, raise money. We're looking to share bold life stories with Chattanooga, something that Chattanooga's never seen before. So.
All right, I got to ask you, how'd you come up with the name Obvious Dad?
Isn't it a great name?
It is.
Isn't it perfect?
How did you come up with it?
We just came up with it during just sitting around talking at a bar one night, and it just looks great on a business card, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. And some of the best names are, some of the best names, you come up with those in bars and other social situations. So you all have a couple of productions that are going to be rolling out here before long. Yeah. Katie, we'll begin with you. What's the first one?
Yeah, so the first one is Gruesome Playground Injuries by Rajiv Joseph. It follows two people and their love story throughout, I think it's like a 30-year period. Grace is actually in the cast, so it's two people and it follows their relationship, and that is performing in May of 2022.
All right, Grace, you're the Associate Artistic Director, and you're also in the cast on this one. Yes. So you're wearing kind of a double duo set of hats. Extra pressure on you?
Always. Always, but I like that. I work well under pressure.
Tell me about your character.
My character's name is Kayleen, and she is a lot like myself, kind of spunky and sassy, and doesn't really talk about her emotions. And so her and her best friend just kind of peruse through 30 years, and you get to see her vulnerability come out.
How did you all manage to both fall in love with the performing arts and doing live theater? Because that takes a whole different skill set from being on television or doing any sort of film production.
Sure. I've done theater since I was 9 years old. I've done it my entire life. I couldn't imagine my life without it. And I went to college and was very lucky enough to be able to major in it at UTC. So that's a really unique part of Obvious Dad. We're all UTC alumni. Right. So we're coming back to the community. We're giving back to the community and through our art. So I've done it forever. And I'm also in graduate school at UTC now for nonprofit management, so I'm adding that element into the company as well.
Very nice. Grace, same question to you. How did you fall in love with being on the stage?
I honestly can't remember. My mom tells a story that she caught me when I was 3 practicing crying in the mirror. So I think I've always enjoyed theater. I've done stand-up comedy. I love live performance. I do voiceovers, which is different, of course, but just performing in general is my favorite. And there's something very cathartic about live performance, you're rooting for each other.
That's the best way for you all to scratch your creative itch,
for
right?
sure,
absolutely.
Do you have another production that's on the or in the planning stages or development stages you can tell us about?
We do. We have 2 more actually. So we have
Fire away.
We have Brief Chronicle, books 6 through 8, which is a brand new play that we're bringing to Chattanooga, and it also follows, our focus is telling diverse stories. So we're trying to listen to our audiences from last summer, and we're trying to add to what they desired. So this story focuses on an LGBTQ+ couple, and because of that, we got a grant from ArtsBuild, the local funding agency here in Chattanooga, to put on the production.
All right, how do we find out more details about the event that's coming up, the very first production? It's up to you, Grace. You've got 30 seconds.
30 seconds.
So go ahead.
The Dad Gala is coming up at Cherry Street Tavern, March 12th. The music will start at 7 and it'll go all the way till 11, but they open at 5. That will be a kickoff party for our online fundraiser, which you can find out about on obviousdad.com. We also have Instagram, Obvious Dad Chat, and that's also our Facebook handle as well.
Very good. Katie and Grace, we hope to see both of you back here over the coming weeks. We'll talk a little bit more about it. Break a leg to you both.
Thank you so much.
There's the information. It's obviousdad.com, obviousdad.com. So have any of you ladies ever seen a Madagascar 10 wreck?
No.
I haven't either, but we will together straight ahead on Let's Chat.